Next stop for our project pitch. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for William Tien, the CEO of Tienchat. I guess. Oh, there he is.
Hello? Yes. Good afternoon. This is William Tien from Tienchat. I'm a Singaporean, and this is one of my second time here in Malaysia. The last time we did the other presentations and what I'm trying to do is today I'm actually trying to provide you the whole, what we call the whole pyramid of this whole blockchain, the last mile. So I think what we do is that before we actually goes back to our slide, can we have the video play for this? Thank you.
Diagnosis and relief efforts. Often in natural disasters or war, records get lost. Using their latest biometric card and on-the-ground aid organizations, Tien will help those in need in several ways. The Tien blockchain biometric card can help monitor victims and people lost by providing them a temporary identity that, when recorded on our blockchain, organizations can geo-position this person, thus helping lost families locate everyone during a crisis. By providing aid organizations with these biometric cards for refugees, these cards not only provide identification, but also allow the user to gain access to emergency food and medical supplies and services. This allocation of aid can be monitored in real time, allowing faster response time and improving logistics. Within relief camps, these cards can also monitor movements and record personal medical history and medical conditions. This data can be sent directly to the appropriate aid organization for faster diagnosis and relief efforts. In addition, the Tien blockchain plans to work with farmers in Africa, issuing these same cards for the tracking of funds, market prices of goods, and as a way to safely pay for goods or receive money in places where cash is hard to attain or might add unnecessary risk to the holders. The Tien Foundation is working both day and night to implement these efforts in the near future.
Thank you. Thank you. So basically itself, why does Tienchat comes into the picture? Tienchat itself becomes the communications. So the way we have designed this is that we have a encryption messaging, video, voice recording, instant language translations. That means it actually translates in 50 languages. Basically now we only have done about 11. The rest of them, as our funding gets more, we actually done it. And this intelligence on the language is actually learning by AI from vocabulary. So the more you type, the more smarter the system gets. Multi-currency crypto wallet, that's how it's actually, we actually have an inbuilt-in exchange called dApp. So actually, we don't have to actually go up to the exchange. Our chat system actually transacts your transactions. So we have in our pipeline, we have 1,000 tokens around the world, and we already have 100 tokens for friendly parties because I have about 11 ICOs, and I've known more than 500 crypto owners around the world for the last 3 years. So that's how I got the 100 of the very best. So they'll provide me about 40 million of users that I can bring to the system. And then we run our own native blockchain, which is proof of stake, and we actually wrote it from zero. So we're still tweeting up the final, what they call the notes arrangements, and I just came back from Geneva, so our foundation is going to be set up by end of this month. Then that's why we are releasing next month on the foundations. We use the same lawyers as using on Libra back in Geneva. So we know the market. Then the dApp development team is where the interest part that we are coming here. Why? The government in Malaysia is promoting, trying to get more people into the blockchain arena, so by training them. So I found one of my partner here, TAPE, which has already been the last mile. They're providing this China Union card by end, probably September, October, to provide to the client to actually use that as a access point. So, but they also access to about 500,000 students in Malaysia. So this is where we are looking at it. Then the e-commerce portal, this is very same thing. Then also crypto payment for merchants, all these have been done. So everything that I have here is all paid from my own pocket to get it done in the last 4 years. So in Tienchat, we developed our proprietary, that's our foundation, to drive the force behind the ecosystem. So we actually put 45% of our tokens into the foundation. So we actually put in there, but we run the technology. We actually use that to fund all the technology, fund all the knowledge base that partners fail, even some fail ICOs. It's not because they fail ICOs, it's because they got the wrong people to market them. So the technology is still there. So why we have these tokens having in our exchange is we help them. I have a very good partner, I can also disclose. He's actually an NSA scientist, also a quantum scientist, and he did the ICO, and then very, very good at 12%, but his system got hacked up. Even he's a qualified encryption, but the market actually, somebody did a copy version of him, and the whole token, instead of 12.5 cents, now it's resting at 2.5 cents. So it's a very good technology. Everything is good, but he could not even afford to launch it because his token is no value. So we actually put his token in our system, and we actually provide that encryption. So in our mission, we are working towards meeting all the features in the blockchain space. That's why I say we are last mile. So we are friends to everybody. We are always putting everything up to make sure that all these are what we want to achieve at the end of the day. Okay, in our system, all these, the most modern, you just now saw on the video, our biometric card. This is the best partnership we have because 70% of all the blockchains users itself are not crypto. They are just traditional. So if you tell them to have download an app, I'd rather give them a cold wallet. I'd rather give them a card, but run by my blockchain. So even like my disasters program and this World Bank Pay program, which they were doing about 250 million farmers in Africa. So how do you get them in? Is you want to make sure that their cotton, when they put up there at 300 kilos, I can identify them, but I don't need any other internet. All I need is a mobile phone. I can identify you with the cards, with the biometrics, and I know that when I transfer the data, World Bank will lend the money, 70% of whatever they need. And this is our own biometric card, and it's fingerprint. And this is a developed technology for 6.5 years. It's our partner from France, and it's very proven in casinos because this is where the KYC, everything in it. So this is self-KYC. And this is where currently we are building the GPS location. It's not location, it's actually when you tap and find the last place of recording, we actually put the data in. And this is where we go back to resource. The way we actually goes out is a community structure. We bring people in to help us enhance and build our whole blockchain. So our Tienchat becomes the front line and to move in. This is how we create as a disruptor, as a digital asset master, efficient payment, and record keeper, which we have done all. Now, this is what Gartner have said, and I think we will be a $10 billion company in the next 5 years. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together one more time for Mr. William. And next, I would like to invite Mr. Alan Liu Kang Leon. He is the CEO from Beldax. Put your hands together for Mr. Alan, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, my name is Alan, CEO of dApps. So what is dApps? dApps is a privacy coin. Why privacy? Privacy is a basic unit for the human right. A major exchanger you can see have been hacked. So the fund, the data have been stolen, have been exploited in the world. Sorry. So this is a problem. Institutional investor and the high net worth investor, right, they are risks. So currently with the blockchain address, people can be traced how much balance in your wallet, where are you, and who you are. So what is the solution? dApps. We are from Monero and a complete privacy coin with a masternode. And we additional add in the privacy features from Zinc and the Dash. So as you can see, the chart, from before the 2014, only 3% people are holding for the privacy coin. And until 2017 and 2019, you can see 67% people are going to look for the privacy. So how does our ecosystem? Of course, we partner with our major e-commerce and online retailer business, and we do introducing our own exchanger with a hybrid, so we can ensure the liquidity in the market. So demand of the exchanger, as you can see, from the June of the 2019, about 50 million traders in the world currently. And the market cap as today is about 300 billion. At the turning volume, right, you can see it's about 64 million from the 50 million for the traders. So we can prediction by by 2020, we'll be adding another 100 million traders will be coming in. So for the future market cap, you can see it's about 4 to 40 trillion. So our exchange, what's so unique? We have algo trading, future market, arbitrate, echo trade. There is none of the exchanger currently we provided all such sort of features right now. And what is our market opportunity? As you can see, around the world, about 50 million traders. So we are targeting to go in the Middle East, Middle East, Africa, and Asia Pacific. This is our mainly concern for the region because this is consumed about 50% of the trader. So dApps ICO, we started it about last year, May. We complete by August. We raised about 2 million USD. And about market circulation, we are giving out about 70%, about 900 million. So when we raise the fund, this is a fund allocation from the chart. This is a fund allocation. So mainly we are putting in the platform and our technology development. And here is our team. Mr. FND have more than 20 years in the investment, and I'm about 12 years in the banking and the sales and marketing. And Marcus is a hands-on, is a strategy. And of course, we have an advisor, Mr. David and Miss Chris. They are from Netherlands and Philippines. So this is our roadmap. I think that it's hard to explain very well. I welcome you to come to my website, and there will be more detail about the roadmap. So I apologize that might be faster because I welcome you to come to my booth, the face-to-face, more to sharing section, because I can't use a few minutes and let you know what is about dApps, what have you done the few years past, how we develop, why we go through the privacy. It's very hard to me for a few minutes and I explore all the things to you. So do not hesitate, come to my booth. I will ask my technical team, my marketing team, explain to you what actually we done it and where we from and how we from. That's it. Thank you. There's my